This video is sponsored by Botan Store, Channel Fireball, Pokemon Card.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here at Tablemon. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to be playing with more single strike today. Single strike decks are doing pretty well. In the current format they have two very good offensive typings, fighting type, really nice. With single strike Urshifu will be doing impact blow on 180. You can't use it next turn, but that's okay. Usually you'll be getting KO'd anyways. And with the single strike energies, you can hit the magical 220 number, which is what's needed to KO's most Pokemon V, especially Suicune right now. Now, we do have 2 copies of Tool Jammer to make sure that Cape of Toughness is not an issue. That is something I was running into a lot, so I decided to play 2 copies instead of just 1. Yeah. And we also have Umbreon VMAX. I mean, we do have a copy of the single strike Urshifu VMAX. It's just less important, though Gmax One Blow can have merit. We can prepare for it. And the chance of it being priced at the wrong time is only 10%, so I'm sure we can manage. The other attacker that we do have is Umbreon B with a Moonlight Blade doing 80 damage plus 80 more. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, which we most likely will, from Houndoom's ability attaching single strike energy. And then the Mean Look attack can actually buy some time doing 30 damage, and your opponent's, during your opponent's next turn the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Most decks are cutting switches and stuff from their decks in order to include Herballoon, since special conditions like sleep and paralysis are not very common, so that is something you can use to your advantage with Mean Look. And then we have the Dark Signal ability, essentially Boss's Orders, giving you access to attack whoever you need whenever you need to. And Max Darkness can 2-hit KO other Pokemon VMAXs as well. You have Houndoom with the Single Strike Roar ability, searching your deck for a Single Strike energy and attaching it to a Single Strike Pokemon, which all of our Pokemon are Single Strike except Crobat. So we get Energy Acceleration, which is fantastic, and then we get to play Capture Energy with Quick Ball, which I absolutely love, along with Research and Marnie. So basically max consistency in this deck, which I absolutely love. So let's jump into a ladder and see if we can get some solid wins. I did not start the deck for some reason, so let me do that. There we go. Now I am recording this video. You are watching it 11 days after I recorded it, because I did take a vacation. Like right now I'm not on my vacation, but when you're watching it I'm already back from my vacation. So this is future Pablo, but in the past. Something weird. But TCG Live got announced today, like fully announced, where we know more information about the game and everything. And I'm excited about some things, I'm sad about others. I'm interested in seeing more information and getting to try the thing. Hopefully it'll be better, right, than PTCGO, but no guarantees. Alright, so we're up against Jolteon, which should hopefully be a good matchup here for us. Tower of Darkness, that's gonna be my discard right here. And okay, I'll take this. So I'm gonna get rid of the switch. I'm gonna search for the single strike Urshifu, and then I do have the other fighting energy available, so that's really good. Because I can then laser focus this turn. I don't want to research because my hander is, well, if I draw the other fighting, it's just very unlucky, right? Very unlucky, low chance of that actually happening. Triple hander is actually very nice, and the Tool Jammer too to stop that. And usually you'd expect this to be a very good matchup for you, right? You have weakness advantage, and that should be more than enough to be able to let you win. Unless you get trapped somehow with something in the active that you can't retreat or something. Alright, so my opponent not gonna give up, which makes sense. Me not attaching energy is, I guess, a little hopeful, in the sense that if I whiff energy then they're okay. You're gonna research not Zigzagoon, Boss, KO 2 Hounders, which is good. The fact that I have 3 Hounders helps that I don't even need to draw the energy. I can just evolve into any Houndoom and get the energy myself. My opponent did lose a Boss, a Drizzle, and an Inteleon off of that research, but I think we're pretty good. Yeah. 3 Tower of Darkness now gone. My opponent didn't get an energy apparently, or if they did, like they hit for 100 and then I just knocked them out, right? So trading 100 for 3 prizes, never a good deal. And one of the reasons this deck is good, like I mentioned, is Fighting type and Dark types are probably 2 of the best offensive types at the moment. So important to take that into account. Alright. So I would like to alrighty. Now we have a very ugly setup. And my opponent's setup is arguably as bad as mine. So let's go ahead and laser focus. So epic match. Usually this would be a good matchup, Shadow Rider. They had a terrible start, we had a terrible start. I threaten game next turn. Okay, they go for the research. Oh, they threaten game this turn actually. If they get incense, it's over. Yep, it's over. What are you gonna do? Right? What are you gonna do? Alright. Alrighty. Let's try again. Not much you can do about that really. Dead hand. No other basics. On a normal setup against Shadow Rider, you want to have a bench build, you want to have Umbrians, and then you want to overwhelm the Shadow Riders because they can't fully sustain the deck off of Alcremie on its own. Alright, now we're up against Merthyr X. We do lose the coin flip. And I mean, this is at least playable to an extent. Like, we might get other basic Pokemon. We'll see what we're up against. Dragon Deck Box, Psychic Coin, and a Gyarados being active. Not what you would expect. That's for sure. 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. The wrong Sobble. And a great top deck. Nice. Alright. My Urshifu VMAX is in fact not priced, which is good news, I reckon. Don't want to discard this stuff, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Marnie. And then I'll dead draw off of the Marnie, that's what usually happens. Not dead drawing, which is great. Don't know what sort of stadium my opponent is playing at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and Crobat for more cards, because if they're playing Path to a Peak, which would sort of make sense given the disruptive nature of Gyarados V. Wow, I'm still dead drawing. What the heck is happening? What are these draws? Wow. Okay. Please Marty me. Pretty please. And I do threaten KO. Right, technically I do threaten KO. There's the Drizzle into a Quick Ball, not the Marnie you want to see. Bucket, so that search for the Quick Ball plus the Bucket immediately means we are going to get, we're going to see a Melanie be played. There it is. Attach, evolve into Gyarados VMAX. Hyper Beam, delete the energy. So perfect draws for my opponent. Perfect draws for my opponent. Research? Not quite. I do want a thin, I think. So I'll grab that, grab an Umbreon, and then I'll discard the Umbreon, grab an Urshifu, discard the Urshifu for research. Oh, come on, man. Why am I drawing this badly after stupid Marnie, dude? I really despise Marnie and how much it just completely wrecks me every single time. Marnie is just the worst thing that ever happened to me. My own Marnie too. Not even my opponent's, my own Marnie. And into Crobat, into that. With 2 stadium usages too. Oh boy. Incense for Drizzle, for Boss, for Knockout. That would make sense. Decide to attach to a bench, that definitely signifies the boss here. They're gonna chase down the Urshifu. Yep. Otherwise you would go attach to the active, KO the active. That makes sense, it prevents a VMAX and therefore prevents any sort of retaliation right here. Okay, well. Okay, get rid of Urn. Well, there's a Marnie. I mean, it's easier for me to find Houndooms technically than the VMAX. I feel like I need to go into the VMAX. I will not, in fact, be doing this. And then this feels not great. I am down 1 Urn already. Okay, double Houndoom. Well, geez, what are these draws, dude? It's like, it's always baffling to me. People use this deck, they flawlessly win tournaments, and I'm out here just drawing crap like this. After my own Marnie and my Crobat, right? And those turns that I'm passing, just like, I can't keep up. They just set 1 turn you whiff, I'm too far behind. Literally nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. So dumb. Against perfect starts too, right? Like the Melanie into the Kairos VMAX into... Now we're gonna somehow mulligan a bunch with our 4 Houndour, 4 Urshifu, 3 Umbreon into the Crobat. No? Okay. What am I up against? I saw powerful energies, twin energies. Oh. That thing. Well. Okay, so it's gonna take us 6 turns at least to win. And this shows, like, I draw so badly and I'm losing so much that my elo goes down, and then I'm excited about the ranked ladder on PTCG Live. But then I look at my hands and I'm like, wow, I'm gonna be the last in the ladder, you know? I'm literally gonna be the last in the ladder. Okay. So I can do this, get myself a Houndour, and I just pass. Like, I don't need to do anything else. The Houndour top deck is actually really good because then I can incense for the VMAX. What does this do? If head, switch one of your opponent's bench basic Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Okay, benched basic. See Peonia. Okay. Okay. Her shovel and Snorlax. Okay. So do I have the VMAX? I do. So I'll go ahead and evolve. Go ahead and attach. Go ahead and evolve. Okay, I don't need to play anything else. Technically. Game's over in 6 turns. Whether ideally, right? At least ideally. If they go boss on the Houndoom, then yeah, that doesn't work because I'm not a basic. They do have the boss, however. Well, looks like I will be needing to draw cards. Another thing I could do is just power up the Houndoom and attack with that. That also works. So I'm probably just gonna research here. We'll see. Depends on what gets lost. I mean, Herbaloon plus Stadium also just gets me the attack. Nothing too impactful. The energy is nice. So yeah, the energy plus my ability does mean that all I need is either Stadium or Balloon. Or I can just get the switch. That works too. Okay. That works too. So I'll go beat down. I lose 2 cards, that's okay. 27 cards from opponent to deck myself out. If they go boss, now with the single strike, I can actually just Darkness Fang KO for 90 damage, so should be good. Should be good. Alright. Gets back that guy. Level ball. Bruno. Get rid of my energy. Oh, the confusion is actually extremely annoying. Oh, but they confuse themselves too. Yeah, the confusion is a big deal. Okay, they hit themselves. The confusion is actually a pretty big deal. Nope, okay, so we both lost a turn. Everyone decides to say well played for some reason, so we'll say it back, I guess. Okay, they flipped heads, so it's only fair that I flip heads now, right? Only fair that I flip heads. Tool Jammer is nice. Alright. One heads you, one heads me. That seems fair. That actually seems fair. Okay, so my retreat cost is currently 5. Stupid stadium. How have I not seen a single of my 4 stadiums? And what? All 4 Marnies are gone? All 4 Marnies are actually gone? What the heck? How are all 4 Marnies gone, dude? Okay. This is useful-ish. Not right now. It's just if I flip tails. Yes, let's go. Okay, perfect. That was really good. That's actually really good. Next turn I go play the Tower of Darkness, retreat, earn a Vitality, power up, and do 90 damage. That's the plan. I think we're good. I think we can definitely attack twice before we deck ourselves out. I'm fairly sure. And my opponent just attached to a capture, so they're not decking. They're not. Yeah, they're not attacking my deck here. So the game's over. The game's absolutely over here. Definitely not a matchup you would expect in the online cups, though, for sure. All right, so we'll do that. I mean, sure, I'll keep an energy. So 1, 2, 3, and I'll go earn. And sure, you'll discard the top 2 cards. That's okay. The game's over anyways, pretty much. And bada boom. So their best bet now is to confuse me and hope I don't have an energy, because I can power up with my ability. They could end up discarding the energy, but then I can put it back with earn. Could also retreat, discard 2, play the earn, then research, then draw, then single strike roar. That seems very doable. Yeah, the game's on average, there's no way I lose this. Like, there might be a small percent game where I do end up losing this, but very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Let's see, Bird Keeper. Okay, so we do see the yellow horn once again. So they have 60 HP. Yeah, I think I should have this one. So I'll play the stadium. I'll go ahead and retreat. And then I'll put the energies back. And now it's setting time. Yeah, now it's setting time. All right. Easy win right there. Easy win right there. All right. All right, definitely want to go first. As it seems to be the norm today, dead hand. There we have 2 turns. Okay, that's a good top deck. Don't think we are up against a Dark Week deck. Still dead drawing. Still dead drawing. Okay, I'll establish another Umbrian. Then go triple. Well, only double for now. Now I'll pass. Keep the hander in case I need to use Tower of Darkness. Moltres thankfully doesn't have fighting resistance, otherwise that would be an issue. Okay, it's Rapid Strike Urshifu with Moltres. No counter stadium? Not yet, at least. Rotom Phone? What? Why do you play Rotom Phone in that, friend? Why do you play Rotom Phone in Urshifu? And energy to the active when I can potentially threaten you? Okay. Well, I get Crowlab at least. Touching this energy doesn't... I need double handle no matter what, right? need double handle no matter what. So I might as well attach here, I guess. And do research, double handle please. Well, there's one. There is one. Okay, I have 5 outs technically. I should go ahead and touch. Thin and increase my chances of finding said card. And let's go. And actually, I didn't even notice. I had 2 energies left in my over 30 card deck and I drew both of them. Gosh, I hope TCG Live is not this crappy to me. I really hope so. I really hope so. I'm sick and tired of this crap happening every time I sit down and record. Okay. So what's next? I go after this. I'm gonna need a nerd. Okay, if I trade 2 for 2, that's okay, right? Yeah, I think that's way better. Just trade 2 for 2. Really ridiculous how things played out here. Okay. Passimian. I'm I'm not scared about this unless they find telescopic sight. Boss. Croat. Well, never mind. Wait, what? Why not KO Croat and then you have one prize to take? What? The right hand doesn't do it. Okay. That was a weird move, I think. I'll keep this for boss possibilities, I guess. Okay, I need Urn and an Incense. I'm not very hopeful. Oh, okay. So my opponent takes 3 prizes, that's fine. And then I should just win after, I hope. So we'll single strike on you. And then I'll retreat. And then I'll power you up, I guess. And I'll go ahead and G-Max 1 blow for the knockouts. Okay. I'm assuming I'm gonna go down. Oh no, that's fine. I don't know. Weird spot to be in. Am I missing something here? Okay. If my opponent doesn't attack me this turn, I can go attach, tower, quick ball, research into one of my 2 urns, get the urns, and then KO Crobat with Umbreon. We'll see. We shall see. Marnie, okay. And my both researches and my both Marnies are going to the bottom with 2 researches having been played already. Not that drawing, thankfully. So on paper, if the bottom X amount of cards are not Urn or Umbreon, I mean, this is still fine. I might actually have to knock myself out. But that's okay. Okay, I do need to knock myself out, I'm pretty sure. This won't shuffle my deck. So I'll go ahead and Marnie. Put those 2 cards at the bottom. Urn and Umbreon VMAX, that's all I need. So the pro play is giving my opponent 3 prizes so that I can draw 2. So, or yeah, 3 prizes so I can win the game. Right. Happy face that I'm doing the pro play. And then we'll do this. Bring up our friend Articuno, who is Dark Week. And there we go. Yeah, GG. Big brain plays. Big brain plays right there. Right. Cool deck, very good deck. Yeah. Don't dead draw and you have a very good deck. When things flow nicely, this is perfect. Yeah, it just keeps on happening. Either I have a dead hand or I draw 4 supporters in the same hand and then I have to use all of them. I don't know. It's weird. TCG Live, please, please cooperate a little bit more. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.